Good morning, everyone. I am Dinesh, and I am going to talking about DataOps. So, what is DataOps? So, DataOps basically the methodology which uses the cultural practices to bring together the different team to collaborate together and share the experience, share the insight together, and build the data pipeline. As we can see here, DataOps is inspired from Agile, DevOps, and Lean manufacturing as well. So as we know, the Agile follow the incremental development as well as the iter- iterative model of software development. Similarly, DataOps also follow the same thing. Then we have DevOps that basically advocate for automation as well as for continuous delivery of software. Similarly, DataOps also follow that. Then we have lean manufacturing, which is basically advocate for uh, det- having the better quality of product as well as waste control. Similarly, data ops more focused on the data quality control as well as uh, controlling the data waste. So let's see the agenda that we are going to discuss today. So these all are the agendas we are going to see its principles of component and benefit. Then we will have challenges and solutions. Then we will see a quick demo and finally the conclusion. So let's see the evolution of data. So prior to 2000, we actually using waterfall model for our software development lifecycle. And thereafter, we find that as after 2000, Agile has more advantage over waterfall because it provide the iterative development model. Then 2007 we have DevOps, which basically uses Agile together to automate the development as well as delivery and deployment process. After that, in 2000 we have DevOps that basically as inspired from all DevOps, Agile, and Waterfall to implement same thing for data pipeline. Well, DataOps follows that collaboration. So it advocate for collaboration between different teams like data engineers, ML engineers, data analytics, total quality management teams, or uh, IT maintenance team as well. Then we have quality. So it is more focused on data quality as well. Then it is automate the automation pipeline, data pipeline, and then we have monitoring, so it is continuously monitor the data pipeline, or if it get any kinds of error, then it will alert to the user. Then we have agility, so since we follow agile methodology, so it provide continuous integration and integration of changes as well as continuous deployment. Then we have components of data ops. So basically inside a data pipeline, we have data integration, so continuous integration of changes and deployment. Then we have data quality, so management of data quality as well. Then we have governance, which basically focused on the company policy that going to be implemented. It could be security policy and anything. Then we have data pipeline that just follow all these things. Then we have data monitoring that monitor the each step of the data pipeline. So these are the various tools and technologies that DataOps uses for its development of data pipeline. So we can have this tool like collaboration for we have Confluence, Jira, and for development we have Python. For deployment we have Kubernetes, and similarly we have for orchestration we have Airflow and Apache Kafka and many things. So this is line. So in this case, we extract data from various other sources, and after extracting it, we transform it to our according to our requirement, and then finally the load to the various other uh, data server as per the requirement from where the end user, it could be either ML engineer, data analytics, or business intelligence, they can use that data to report or to train their own models. So these are the benefits that DataOps basically provides. So first one is the data quality. So it basically maintain the data quality and uh, control the wastage, control the wastage of data. Then we have increased collaboration. So since we have increased collaboration, we have faster insight if we have to improve anything, and we can implement that faster and then we have reduced cost operations. So since we have already a data pipeline, so we can ask data pipeline to have data if we need to uh, generate something based on that data instead of doing whole the process manually again and again. Then we have better utilization of data that basically advocate for better utilization of data in sense of modeling or business intelligence. So the challenges is going to we are going to face during the implementation of data pipeline are cultural resistance that we often face. That if we, in every company or organization they follow certain kind of traditional rule or all rules to develop their products. So in that case, we have to encourage them and make them understand about the importance of data ops. Then we have the skill gaps that basically also a challenge that in this case, employee have to not be expert on only one field. They have to be knowledge of different types of tools and technology as well, so they can collaborate and share knowledge among themselves. Then we have tools and technology as well. So since we have a lot of tool available to use and for our product development, so it is also a tedious task to select better equipment for our product development. These are the companies that is basically using right now DataOps for their uh, data security and data driven solution. As we know, Netflix is one of the uh, leading online streaming uh, platform, which basically uses data to know its viewer provide personal recommendation. So let's see a quick demo about we mm, based on the ETL data pipeline. So this is the ETL data pipeline that I've developed manually. So here I am extracting data from YouTube API, and then from here I am calling that function and transforming that data into pandas data frame. Then here I am loading that data to CSV file as well as my own MySQL database. So if I can run here, yes. So you can just see that it is successfully extracted data, transformed it, and as well loaded it to our CVS file, as well as I I think also we have our data in our table. Also for the continuous integration and deployment, I have just developed a simple linear regression ML model. So if I run it, sorry, so you can just see. Oh, sorry, I think I've run. Okay, yes, this file. Yes. So this is basically uh, like versus diagram, polygonal diagram that is showing the based on views how many based on likes, sorry, how many views it can get. So this is our R2 diagram that is basically showing the accuracy of our model. So if I put here likes 200, then it will provide this much views I can get. So similarly, if I have to run that file again for continuous integration, so just a minute. Yes. So it will fetch some data again to this file, and that data get fed to that ML model, and further it will increase that model. So at that time we have 0 point something. This time it had more data accuracy, and if we will provide uh, 200 likes, then it will provide this much of expected views. So this was the manual data pipeline demo. Okay, let me share my PPT again. Yes, yes. So we can automate the whole process that I have just shown manually using Airflow. It is nothing basically a open source tool that uses to uh, uses to orchestrate as well as schedule the task and monitor 24 into 7. And if there has any anomalies, it will automatically send alert to the user. Finally, we have conclusion. So the convergence between DevOps and DataOps going further going to be increased because of the emerging technology like AI, ML, and edge computing. So it will keep driving the data-driven decision-making solution, and it will further increase the importance of DataOps. Thank you.